traveling by train from Ambler to Center City, Philadelphia. Just leaving Fort Washington right now. While we're continuing, we've left Jenkintown Station. We stop every 5-10 minutes at another station as we head in towards Center City. At this point, it's the suburbs. As you can see, a lot of green trees. It's spring here in Pennsylvania. It's brisk today. Temperature in the 50s, overcast. The azaleas are out. Of course, in New Orleans, it's summertime. It's very hot with what I left. Well, we're starting to see houses now along the edge of the tracks as we get on the outer edges of the city of Philadelphia.
Hey, sorry, that's probably the next time service. Yeah. Stop following the other one.
Wayne Junction.
This is Temple University. See some of the Philadelphia skyline.
Her answer was, that's when the Declaration of Independence was signed. No, it wasn't. It wasn't signed because you know that beautiful handwritten copy that Timothy Matlack did? That took him more than a day to do. And so it was not signed on the 4th of July, which most people think it was. Also, it was not approved. Well, it was not voted on the 4th of July. It was voted on the 2nd of July. John Adams thought the 2nd would be the birthday of America celebrate. He anticipated the way we'd celebrate it, fireworks, guns going off, parades, things like that. But he thought it would be the 2nd of July because that's when the Declaration or the Virginia Resolution that these colonies are and of right ought to be free and independent states was voted on. But here's the problem, of course. The people who voted on it were called Congress, which means they were full of congressmen, which means they didn't agree right away because that's the way congressmen work. And so they took 2 whole days to decide on the exact language that they wanted for the Declaration of Independence. So July 4th is when they finally approved the language of the Declaration of Independence. And it's also the day that was sent to John Dunlap, who's the printer, who printed it up. Because let's face it, if nobody knew about the Declaration of Independence, it wasn't going to be a very important thing, was it? No. Because there's only 56 men who agreed to it. 56 men who were sitting in that room. So on July 4th, 1776, what do you think? Parades? Fireworks? No. Any celebration at all? No, because nobody knew about it. You see, now, I know none of you were there, but I was. July 4th was Thursday in 1776, right? I remember. Now, I didn't know anything was going on. I knew that the Congress was meeting. I knew there were some heated debates, but I didn't know what they had just done. The only people that knew were those 56 men, Charles Thompson, who was the secretary of the Congress, and John Dunlap, who was the printer that printed the whole thing. And now a lot of people will say that that's the birth date of America. And I understand why you'd say that. Who am I to argue with history? Actually, I'm an important historical person, so I can't argue with history. But that's not the point. The point is, I would argue that there's another moment that happened right here that could be considered the birth date, the birth moment of America. You see, those 56 men may have agreed to that, but did any women agree to it at that point? No. They were all white, rich, Christian males. That's exactly what happened.
This is Independence Hall.
4 million Americans.
This is the park behind Independence Hall.
There was no. I just had some. These buildings weren't here, but Independence Hall. This was quite like this.
This is the train station. It's lower underground. It used to be on top of the ground, and then now there's a big shopping center up there. Much improved. It used to look like a big dirigible hangar. We're waiting for our train to come. We'll be going the opposite direction. So what do you think of your big adventure in Philadelphia?
It's been an awesome experience. I can't wait to come back. Your turn. Are you interviewing me?
I think it's our train.